Hey everybody, it's me from Toy Snowman, and today I'm buying a selection, so I decided to film me unboxing the collection that I'm buying. Sometimes I just think it's just interesting to see what people had in storage and extras, because we do buy mint collection. So with that, I'll share my thoughts. And it's a chill thing. So if you want, you're on a long drive, I'm here to talk about this. First of all, this guy has excellent packing. Okay, so the first collection, he's okay, so this is a bit of a surprise already. There's a lot of stickers here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So, I mean, the figure is great, right? It's Boba Fett 50th anniversary or 40th anniversary? Yeah, 40th anniversary. But it has all this inspected by Amazon returns. So this is already well, the returns, they keep coming no matter what. I mean, I guess we'll see the rest of the collection before we pass any judgment. So, another one with also the sticker of inspected returns. So I mean, he should probably. Oh, geez, it's right in the front too, eh? Thank you for this product, second life. Yeah, and I guess I'm giving it the third life here. All right, so we got two of those card-backed Boba Fett's. Oh boy. Is this a regular one? I think this is a regular Typhon Boba Fett. All right. Anyway, so this guy has 6 boxes, and it's a pretty nice collection. And I decided, sure, obviously I didn't. When he sent me the picture, I didn't see the stickers on the back of the products, so I mean I might have to question that. Anyway, so a regular Boba Fett. Man, Star Wars used to be like the biggest IP once upon a time. Like Boba Fett, this one here. Boba Fett used to be such an iconic character, and people would be like, honestly, he didn't do much in the movies. Well, at least in the original trilogy. But he was just such a loved character, so menacing, just standing there. With contrast with Jar Jar Binks is, right? So Jar Jar Binks is the exact opposite of Boba Fett. And all of a sudden, people have really some people still love Star Wars, and that's great. But a lot of the old fans also are really upset with the direction that they're going with. Stuff like Bo-Katan, I don't know. This thing, it's amazing because this Bo-Katan went on clearance multiple times, and they somehow still released more and more waves of her, which I don't understand. Because yes, I understand Bo-Katan, cool character. Let's release once, twice, 3 times. Hollow foil, shiny, armor, there's not much variation with her to keep on redoing. Ooh, Mandalorian Laureus. This is probably a good find here. Yeah, because this was Walmart exclusive, and it was during 2020, so it's really hard to find. So that's really nice to see. Yeah, this one's sure. And they only released it once in 2020 when things were impossible to get in store. Who remembers when 2020 when you couldn't go shopping in certain aisles? At least here in Canada, they forbid you to go to the toy aisle. The go would come in break your legs or something, Another Boba Fett. Yeah, I mean Boba Fett's. There was once a time where I would say, yeah, give me all the Boba Fetts in the world. He'll always sell and he'll always be good. But then, I don't know, Star Wars, the love of it, really got hurt. Oh, this guy put it in a box too. It's Storm Shadow. I mean, yeah, this is a good Storm Shadow. It's probably pretty iconic. And look, only one printing. But now, I say one printing of this version, but then they reprinted a few other versions, like Arctic and whatever. And, well, this is the one that held up. The other ones, they're okay, but people really like this version the most. Oh, man. I remember this box. So I remember, people were, looking at the box art, and they were, trying to figure out which characters were coming next or something. I don't know if people want to see me open boxes after box, but we'll see what happens. I'm just going to open all the boxes here for everybody. So I got 6 boxes to open up, so this was a pretty large collection. A lot of it is Star Wars, but there's Marvel Legends and, well, speaking of the devil, Marvel Legends. Okay, so this is actually a really great item. Oh man, was this the first? No, this was the second wave, wasn't it? Yeah, I still remember. It's ever since this was produced and went crazy for, every symbiote Spider-Man now from Secret Wars has been going has always been like the chase of every like Marvel wave. It's a bit strange how like before this was released, I don't know, people weren't really like wanting the black suit, you know, Civil War Spider-Man. So I don't know, they just went all of a sudden gaga for it ever since the retro Spider-Man. So I don't know, it's just a trend, I know, because like we didn't have many Spider-Mans in the black suit before 2020, 2021. I think that way was 2021. So all of a sudden now every year they're releasing one, and I don't know, I mean, it's still, people like it, but I didn't realize the demand was that high, and people just kept on going, and it's like, oh yeah, another one, let me give it that. And it's like, sure, I mean, see, like Death Watch, the concept was really cool. People, I think, initially really liked it, but then the show just didn't help it that much. I don't know. Like, see, look how similar they are, actually, Loyalist and Death Watch. I mean, yeah, it's very similar, but I mean, this one's almost double the price of this one. And this one didn't even almost reach clearance, right? The regular Loyalist. Not a Loyalist, the Death Watch almost went to clearance. It might have, it definitely did go to clearance. You know what I'm gonna say? This guy has, they have stickers. I don't know, I might have to question him about the stickers, but like, I don't know, guys, like, if you're selling it to me, just, you know, be honest. Like, if you have Amazon stickers on it, like, because, you know, we're selling things mint in box. Having a sticker on it kind of defeats the purpose of mint in box, but whatever. Let's see. Another Fleet Commander. Definitely went on clearance, Mr. Fleet Commander. All right, we got some cool. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Let me check my handy dandy list. I want to say this is a GI Joe. What? Of who? Slicey. Only way to find out. No, you're ruining the package value. Like, I need to know what it is. Now, I probably could have Googled this barcode or something, but I get the whiff. Okay, GI Joe number 43. So, quickly comment before you know who it is. Mindbender. Wow. Yeah. I mean, this was great, but this was like $200, and now it's like they just reissued it in the cardback. So I don't know if the price is the same anymore. But like, yeah, whatever. Well, it's Dr. Mindbender. So yeah, this was super expensive once upon a time, but I don't know anymore since it's been reissued. That's the problem. Hasbro really, like, they need to learn to stop I don't know. We had somebody tried to call me. Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm just filming on my my phone, so it's not the most advanced setup, but it is a setup. Yeah, Mindbender. Yeah, Hasbro, I think they need to calm down on their like reprinting, because like, what the... This is the same thing. I'm not gonna open them all if they're all the same thing. Wait, Mindbender's is... No, this is not Mindbender. This is a different number. You gotta open it. All right, so what were the other Hasbro exclusives? Huh? Was it Mindbender, Cobra Commander, Zartan? Those were the big ones I remember. Like the first like a few waves. Oh, okay. This is GI Joe 130. Quickly, guess what's 130? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, it's I was once a man. Don't worry, Cobra Commander. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool, eh? Maybe if I... Man, that's actually, that's pretty awesome. Cobra Commander, once a man. You're still a man, Cobra Commander, just not a human man. Another one, okay, the codes, I think, is all different. Ooh, this one has a bit of a shake to it. Should I be worried? No. So far, everything looks legit. I was just... The Boba Fett's with the Amazon inspected label on it. That's I'm sure the Amazon employee inspects things very well, you know? He knows every single GI Joe and what the... Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna pretend I know which one this is. GI Joe number 7... Is 75? I don't know. 75. Wait. Is it... That seems like pretty, like, far away, because we're in, like, the hundreds, right? Like, this is 35, which I remember, yeah, was one of the earlier waves. This is GI Joe number 75? Really? How many years ago was this? This has to be recent. In my head, it's like it only was like this year. I don't know. Maybe Hasbro's just, you know, flushing out all the Joes. This is a big box, and I think I know this one. I think this one is pretty awesome. I think this was the one that I got for myself just because I see myself in it. You know. Can anybody guess which GI Joe villain I identify with? Yes, it's a villain, of course. Yes, I am a mixture of the evilest men, the greatest men of all. So what is he supposed to be? Like Attila Hun and Abraham Lincoln? What was it? I don't know. Like his backstory is like he's just a combination of like the worst villains or best villains. I don't know. Because Abraham Lincoln's in here too. I don't know. Like a bunch of like great villains or something, and he's just a mixture of them, all warlords. All right, blocks number 3. So we're halfway there. I mean, some of this stuff is like great. Like this is part of like. It's funny because like I only started buying collections as a reflex to like the whole like U.S. tariff thing, because I thought like, oh, it was gonna get really hard for us to get figures from the U.S. Supply might be difficult, so I just need to start figuring out different ways to get products in. And then I was like, oh, I'll just start buying, collections. And then, obviously, it was way overblown, and we ended up being completely fine with all of it. But then it's like, some of these collections are really cool, and we want to get them in stock, and we have space for it, so we're continuing to buy collections. Oh, it's Cobra Command. All right, so it's Cobra. What number did they put it? Number 6. So it's Cobra Commander number 6. But if you look closely, so they I don't know why they did this. They released 2 versions of Cobra Commander, and I believe this one's called Coco Commander because he's like Captain. He's the same colors as Captain Crunch. So I mean, we'll have to verify the color, but I'm pretty sure this is the lighter color. If you look at it, it's lighter than your other Cobra. It's because of the glare. This thing, but yeah, so it was more rare. I forgot like where you had to go or to get this exact color. Listen, the first year of GI Joe's Classified was wild. Like people would like go around looking for like, oh, what color is the your Beachhead Sneed, and it was like his eye colors would be different in different boxes, and your Cobra Commanders would come in with a light color or dark color, and like people were like really looking around. And then they released like without telling any people like a redeco, and they changed the gold medals to silver, and people were like now trying to get gold and silvers, but they kept the same freaking number on the card. So people were like, they had to look at it with their eyes, and they would send emails. We got so many emails. People saying like, I need to know what color of the boots of your Cobra infantry are. I'm like, the color of the boots? What? What's wrong with you? Like, and like as a store, we're like, we're still like trying to discover. Like the line's brand new. We're just learning how things are, and then it's like, I guess now there's new boots. Did you hear there's new boots? And we'd like message with the other retailers like, hey, what color are your boots? No, your Cobra Commander boots. And like, it was like such a crazy time. Okay, this is just heavy arms, good old Roblox. This is definitely one of my favorite like all-time Joe. It's the it's the I call him Pimp Daddy Cobra Commander Destro, but it's from the casino where like they were robbing a casino or something, like something convoluted. And yeah, he looks like a pimp. Like if this guy walking around with his leather cape and burning money. Yo, if you don't know this, check out definitely look at Profit Director Destro. Yeah, it's a love. It's a laugh just to like see that. Oh, BAT. This was like one of the biggest sellers during the time. I think number 33. Yeah, it was a good time. People were like really loving it. Okay. Cobra Viper. Who remembers the Cobra Viper time? Cobra Viper. Well, this was impossible. You had to go to Target or Toys R Us, and this was still the pandemic era, like 2022. Like, sorry, 2020, like end of 2021? No, end of 2020, and people were like, you weren't allowed to go to the toy aisle or something like that, and people were just going through Toys R Us, and Toys R Us was like in here in Canada, it's a bit, hit or miss, let's say. So this collection has a lot of like Walmart and Target exclusive, which is really valuable because stores like us, we have limited access or no access to them, so getting them really helps us boost. Yeah, this was great. So I still think still people love it. All right, I know I said I identify as like Serpentor, but Cobra Commander, he's such a charm, right? This is actually one of them that I have on my table near America because I really like. Wow. It's not even. Is it this one's sealed? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that beauty. Oh, you can see. It's not made in China. It's made in China, but it's not made from the same factory as the others. This guy, it's not purely sealed. I can't get that good plastic smell that gets you high. No, this is great. Look at that. There was a lot of love made in the first few series of GI Joe. That's for sure. Like you can feel it. You can smell that love. Yeah, I mean, thing is, they've been doing so many reissues for the Cobra Island stuff. I don't know. I don't know how the value is going to sustain. Maybe that's partially why this guy is like not interested. But another Coco Commando. You know, it'd be interesting. I need to check if the barcode is the same of the Coco Commander and the regular one, because I'm sure there are people who don't realize that they have one that's like infinitely more harder to find than the other. Just Star Wars. Oh, Mr. Roadblock. Hello. Yeah, it's Gung Ho. Sorry, not Roadblock. Gung Ho and Roadblock. You two are clearance. I only see clearances of Gung Ho and Roadblock. Unfortunately, they're a bit pushed, and oh man. Let's just say, when it comes to Gung Ho and Roadblock, you know, big muscly men with a mustache. It's not popular anymore. You know, it used to be. Maybe if you're a wrestling fan, maybe then you know it's popular to you, right? But like I think that the current demographic doesn't really appreciate super muscly mustache men. But who knows? Who knows? I just identify with villains only, so. So you know what? If there's one thing about Star Wars that sells still well, it's the original trilogy stuff. And this, yeah, alright. This is pretty cool. It's the Emperor's Throne Room. You got Luke and Vader there in the picture. Oh, okay, it's vintage collection. So, I mean, I prefer the Black Series, but not gonna hate anybody for hating it, right? Because we all gotta finish our collections. Well, this is pretty cool, man. I can always appreciate Palpatine and Vader and Luke and their whole dilemma. Here, okay, so things that are really good still in Star Wars, obviously, is the original trilogy stuff still sells well. Like we just had Han Solo in Black Series release, and it was now one of the best selling figures for Star Wars we had this year. And you know, it's the original trilogy stuff, and they made a new Chewie. So yeah, if they produce the original trilogy stuff, it seems to still sell really good, right? General Grievous and the cartoons. I don't know, the cartoon of Clone Wars is still a good seller. Like I don't know, like it's funny. I haven't watched it, but everybody who I ask about it, they love it. So maybe because it's a bunch of clones, and you know, you have also a great villain that people love, like General Grievous here. I don't know. So. Which of you heard the Rah Rah Rasputin of General Grievous? If not, just go Google it. You'll love General Grievous and Rah Rah Rasputin. That song and General Grievous were made for each other. Okay, Captain Rex. Yeah, there was a reissue recently, so its price is probably not doing so well. But you know, red box. These are Hasbro went through a phase like between 2020 and 2019 to 2024, Hasbro like didn't know what kind of box they were gonna do. Like every year they would just change the box design, like red box, flat box, no plastic, only plastic, freaking sideways, but curved angles, and like Mandalorian. Yeah, Mandalorian is good, but we have a bunch of the red box ones, which is I don't know, episode 1, and people are like not interested, so that quickly like got out the date for the silver one. And I know they keep releasing like smaller things, but thankfully I think his suit now doesn't change too much. I think like the last change was like they made like his suit here, there's like a blue thing on his foot, so that like, you know, he's blue now. But like I mean I don't know what's the purpose of that. Like it didn't show in the show, like he was spray painting his like side pocket blue, but okay, fine. Okay, this Boba Fett, once again, one of the best characters ever. But this was based off a comic. Now, I don't know why he's all black. Can I open it? Oh, see, I hate this because it's like cardboard, and they put Velcro, and you always like, yeah, he's just all black, and he has a cool weapon and everything, but like, he's just black, right? So, not sure how I feel about that. Like, I think the figure looks cool. I don't know, maybe if you were like a painter or an artist, you'd want to like redo it. Like, sure, that's cool. gaming great. So it's funny. We had this 2 years ago or something, and I don't know. This was GameStop exclusive. I want to say it's the Umbra Troopers. Yeah, Umbra Troopers are great, right? But it's weird. Like they went to clearance. I'm not sure why, because I think this is a really great looking figure. And yeah, 2 years ago we were able to get like 100 of them at clearance, and we were like, I mean, we were super happy because people were looking for it, and we're like, yeah, well, buy it all. It was weird. I don't know. Maybe like Hasbro had a bunch, and like they thought it was going to be selling great. Then GameStop was going through that phase where they were like, GameStop skyrocket, and then not skyrocket. And then I don't know. I guess they just like, we don't have time or money to buy your Umbra Troopers. Just leave me alone. And Hasbro's like, okay, fine, we'll just clearance it. Okay, Darth Vader, The Emperor Strikes Back. This is probably as classic of a Vader you can get right now. I love it. I think everybody still loves this. Such a cool design, right? Like, how many people can you recognize just by their breathing, right? Just think about that. Like someone really, really chunky, you can probably recognize his breathing when he's walking behind you, or it's Darth Vader and you're terrified, right? This is a random Neca thing. I know it's a rabbit. That's something. It's exclusive to Target. He just threw it in, and we're like, yeah, we'll pay you for it. I don't know enough, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. Once again, another Boba Fett. So you can see. Does everybody's Star Wars collection just have 9 types of Boba Fett here? Because yeah, it's the 50th anniversary, and it's in the same. Make it plastic. You know, we've all learned Hasbro learned. We like plastic, right? So yeah, I'm not sure where this is. What from the Adventures of R2D2 and C3PO. So I don't know. I think it's like at one point Vader sent like Boba Fett to go like chase after him in some comic or something. I haven't read it, so I don't know fully. But that's where this one's from, and it was exclusive to somewhere. I don't know if it did too well or not. To be honest, I'm not in the mind space of that. All right, 2 more boxes to go. So far, you know, other than the extremely scary start where they had Amazon stickers on it, yeah, I mean, that was a bit of a shock seeing the Amazon stickers. But it's Boba Fett. He's bound to be shocking, right? Speaking about Boba Fett, okay, another Boba Fett. Yeah, that Boba Fett, man, went to clearance. Unfortunately, I never thought the day would come where Boba Fett would be on clearance, right? That was a sad time. Now, Hasbro hasn't released a Boba Fett in a while, though. So his price might be stabilizing and will start clearing up because at the end, like, he's an original trilogy character. So people love it. What? Okay, so Techno Viper, you know, he's a DJ for the Cobra. But yeah, that one, that's new. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna ask why, but all right, Darth Maul. This is also a new one, right? I mean, Darth Maul. It's funny how over time, if you were a villain, you were a bad villain, and then people will like you. And now it's like the reverse. If you die, you either die the hero, or see yourself become the villain. But if you're a villain, you live as a villain long enough to see yourself become the hero. It's just weird. Not saying that this guy is a hero, but I'm saying like he went from like people were like, oh, he's menacing, yeah, menace, Phantom Menace, and then it's like down. He's nowhere near Vader, and now he's like, you know what? He's a good villain. I don't know. Maybe because when you compare him to like Snoke, you're like, yeah, he's great compared to Snoke. Super clearance item. I used to sell these for like $6. So seeing him in a plastics thing, I don't know why. Like the plastic thing is probably worth more than him. But you know, this guy wanted to protect his stuff, right? So he thought maybe Greedo would bump up in price, but obviously did not. Another Amazon sticker. Another Boba Fett in Amazon return. Get it. Give it a second life. Okay, so there's a thing though. People were doing returns. I think it's just like, because it's not a mint on box, right? So I'm guessing this guy is a mint on box collector, right? So obviously he didn't like, or not him, but people did not like having non-mint on box because, like, you know, it's carded. You know, it's a beautiful thing on a card, right? It's like, look at it. It looks so nice, and you know, they just Amazon just puts it in a paper bag or like no wrapping at all, and they give it in a box to you, and you know, it's like people don't want that. People like there's a lot of people out there. Like I want to say for Star Wars especially, I think around 50, like it's very high compared to other like franchises, but like Star Wars, I think like 20 to 40% of the people are mint in box collectors. Really, it's incredible. Like, I mean, like that's why they have like this collage thing where you put characters on the side and they make like a picture, and like it's because Hasbro knows like, hey, these people keep the boxes, so and the card. We've been seeing more of Marvel Legends now start to also pick up the trend because they're making really nice cards. So imagine that. You make nice packaging, people will actually keep the packaging. It's like those people who keep like your iPhone cases in plastic. Like it's such a nice box, I can't throw my box away. So I mean, yeah. So I mean, Star Wars people are really like that, and so when Amazon just, you know, just put this in a paper bag and expects you like, great, thanks, you know, it's like, no, they want it in return. So I understand like to a point those returns. The thing is, the Amazon system is not built to like expect that, and they're always trying to be the cheapest and fastest or whatever. So it's just not one of their points that they care for. Like, you know, ARC Troopers are great. Like I said, Clone Wars and Original Trilogy are still like great buys. People still love it. Those things have been keeping value, so it's pretty good. So they released like, what was it? I think they released like 4 figures. It was Mace Windu, Blue and Red ARC Trooper, and General Grievous. I don't know. There's probably more. I have not seen there. I've only had access to those 4, so I don't know if there was more. Wolf Sniper. Night Force. I don't know. Is Night Force like exclusive to somebody that I don't know? I feel like I had this. Did I not have this? I really don't know. You can go with the DJ. Darth Maul with his 2 lightsabers. You know, all you Star Wars fans jizzed the moment the second lightsaber got. Something about a lightsaber slowly lighting up is erotic to us. Beachhead. Yeah, so this one here, Beachhead. Yeah, number 10. You can see that's how early it was. What color are your eyes? This guy is gray or blue? Grayish blue. Uh-huh. Grayish blue. I don't know if that's a rare one, but there was a time you had to look into the toy's eyes, into another man's eyes, and glaze. What else we got? We got 2 Alley Vipers. So, you know, they were pretty recent in the line. Although Hasbro at that point has learned that, you know what? If we're going to make a modification, we're just going to call it a whole new thing, right? So they learned how to monetize our eroticness. So same thing. Cobra Infantry. See, number 12. This is Cobra Infantry from Cobra Island. And I don't know, somehow it was a bit different. I think it had more guns, or his eyes were a different color. Like this one here has brown eyes. So I think there was blue eyes, and I'm not sure why. Like, maybe it was like when they were producing the toys, Hasbro didn't specify what color of ink to use for the eyes, and the factory was just like, yeah, I just put ink colors. How about the numbers 2? We're out of blue. All right, put brown, and that's why you have these variations. I'm not sure. It was. I don't honestly. I don't think it was intentional, is what I'm trying to say. Where they didn't realize that they were putting different eye colors would have made such a big story of it. But here we are. So now they've used that against us. They use that. They know it. Now they make a whole new figure just by modifying the eyes. And you know what? For army builders, it works. Hasbro, congratulations. For army builders, having troops with different eyes, different sock colors, we'll buy it. You got us. No, the reason I kind of annoyed is because when they all had the same number, and we'd get different shipments, because we as a store get shipments from the US, from China direct, from Hasbro Canada, and it was like, people are asking, like, I need the blue eyes Cobra Infantry. I'm like, great, I'm going to just start looking at random boxes and see which one has blue eyes. Like we don't know, right? And then we just didn't know. And then every once in a while they're like, hey, did you know there's a variation where his necklace now, the dot on it is a different color? I'm like, no, I did not know that. You know, it's like, so, and then, you know, just spending time looking through it was like such a pain. It's like, okay, if I knew the purple-eyed version was worth more, I'd buy more from that supplier kind of thing. And it's like, sorry, I'm ranting. Doctor said I should have less salt and be less rampant. Oh my god! It's Spicy Man! But his his arm is coming out of the box. Alright, why is your arm coming out? Go back in there, Spider-Man! Oh, the box is not good either. Okay, fine. Look how beautiful this is, though. Look at, seriously. Look at this. Amazingness, right? So, what is this? 2019? 2020? Fucking great. Sorry, I'll just say it out. This was one of the best Spider-Mans that they did. And what a time they did it. And, you know, this really changed. This is like what started kind of like you realize Spider-Man is the OG Marvel character. Like, Spider-Man sells out better than any character. Okay, so I'll tell you a statistics here, for example, to tell you how badass Spider-Man is. On our website, we can see what people type in, and like top searches and like most looked at things. And Spider-Man here, OG little Spider-Man. Guess where he is in rank in our top 10? I'll say he's definitely in our top 10. Sorry, so Spider-Man in our in our search, he shows up in our top 10 3 times. So he's in our top 10 3 times. He shows up as Spider-Man, Spider-Space-Man, and Spider-Man, one word. 3 times. So that's how popular. If you think like, oh, you know, Darth Vader's popular. Yeah, Darth Vader might appear in the top 15, top 10. Once. Spider-Man! 3 times. Alright, so if everybody's like, oh, this part, no. Spider-Man. 3 times at least more popular than any other character from Marvel you can think of. And it's not because he has all these variations. Alright? This Webman thing. Anyway, I was trying to get the story that this Spider-Man was codenamed Sausage. Like legit. And this was called the vintage. At the time, distributors were calling it the retro vintage collection. So it's like when you call a distributor, like, hey, I want to order some more vintage sausage. And like people are like on the phone, like, what's wrong with this guy here ordering vintage sausage? Like, and like that was it, because in this set they named them all after pepperoni slices. So you had extra cheese, which was Electro. You had pepperoni, which was Daredevil. Green spinach, I think, was Mary Jane, or is that Green Goblin? And I forgot. Like pepperoni was like, oh man, it was like such a crazy. Like you're just ordering a pizza toppings, and yeah, the distributor knew exactly what you were talking about because that's the code name at it. It was a good time, and they really knocked it out of the park with this. So yeah, this is alligator. So this was like one of their first. No, the first one was Snake Eyes and Timber. So this was another one. This alligator is pretty great still. This is still a good figure. So it went to clearance, and then probably now it's way not clearance. Yep. This is again another one of the early GI Joes. This collector here must have really loved the line, because he got this one all the way from China, and then or is that Japan? Hong Kong. So no, this guy bought it from, and that's how hard it was to get. Like these Cobra Islands in the 2020 were impossible to find. Like literally, it was only Toys R Us, Target, and if they were at 2020, these companies were not prioritizing toys, to say the least, and so people were like going mad trying to get these things. So this guy, I can tell, look here, he got it from China because that's how hard people were ordering overseas trying to get the Joes. Another Cobra Island. So yeah, I mean, Cobra Island stuff, especially during the 2020-21 era. This is Firefly. Yeah, they did really well, like by far. Like Hasbro has not done too many reissues of some of those guys. This is another Cobra Trooper with brown eyes. Brown and blue eyes. This guy completed the set. He got both eyes. Iron Knife, cool. Zartan had a really rough. Like he was good. He was bad. He was good. He was bad. And now he's probably like 75. By good and bad, I mean as a seller, when we bought them, we're like, oh, I bought too many. Oh, I didn't buy enough. And then so Red Ninja. I'm surprised. Like, was it only Red Ninja? Was there no black and purple ninjas? Because BAT. Yeah, everyone. Army builders are great, right? Like this is literally the army builder set. And next is Cobra Officer. I don't know. I think here at that point Hasbro realized. So okay, this is an awesome set. Yeah, I'm happy with buying this collection. Everything seems, you know, most things here are okay. Obviously, it's not all pure mint. Like there's bends here, but you know, a few, you know, Amazon inspected stickers, which, you know, kind of threw me off. I was definitely worried when that was the first box I opened, but you know, this guy pulled through. Yeah, I just wanted to show some of the collections that we get. So I'll be making a video every once in a while with the collections that we get. If you like it, please like, say something in the comments, say, hey Amir, I love you, or hey Amir, I hate you, keep making these videos, and you know, I'll keep feeding your addiction. Otherwise, everybody stay frosty. Ah!